We're back to the real world today. School's starting. My kids are going back to school. My husband went back to work. Christmas break is over. And I almost feel like I need a pep talk. I did work a few days over Christmas break, but not my normal schedule. And now today we are back to the real world. And not everyone has days off between the holidays of Christmas and New Year, but we did. And I'm finding that I do a lot better with a schedule. I felt very aimless during Christmas break. I was almost bored, and I wouldn't have been bored if it would have been nice outside. Excuse me. But yeah, I kind of feel like I need a pep talk to get back into a schedule and back to life and normalcy. And I definitely felt some depression the last few days, just feeling sad and kind of aimless, and again questioning, what am I doing with myself? What am I doing with lots of things? And I am definitely a person that indulges in comparison of myself to other people. And right now it's not even people I know, it's people on social media, people that are doing similar things that I'm doing, or look better than I look. Not physically look. I don't mean their appearance, but it looks like they're being more successful. I'm, I guess, stalking the other INFJs on YouTube and looking at their success and their subscribers and views on their videos, and feeling rather discouraged. And the danger of comparison is that we all have our own journey in our life, and we all have to do it at the pace that works for us. And we're not the same. We're all uniquely made. And if you are outside looking in at someone else's life, it might look, they always say, like, the grass is greener on the other side. Well, the grass is greener where it gets watered. If someone works harder, then it's going to show, and if someone has more talent in a certain area than you do, then obviously that's going to show. And to be constantly comparing yourself to other people and their success, and trying to measure your own success by their work, you're going to feel bad about yourself. And that's kind of the trap I've been falling into the last few days. And I'm realizing it's a pattern in my life. Even in my professional life, I looked at other stylists and their success, and I looked at how busy they were on their schedule and compared it to my own schedule. And everyone has a journey, and you get out what you put in. If you are working hard and someone else is working harder than you, they're going to do better, most likely. And sometimes it's just luck, and well, I don't know about luck, but sometimes just situations are different. But I think it's best to stay away from places that cause you to compare. If you're looking at a particular social media, I don't use a lot of social media. I know people like Instagram and all those different places, but I pretty much know that those would be dangerous for me. I would probably be on Instagram looking at beautiful women and looking at their makeup, and Alice wants me to pick her up, looking at their makeup and their appearance, and feeling inadequate. And so I think, it's important to stay away from things that cause us to compare and cause us to feel, like our self-worth is nothing, and that damage our self-esteem. So I have to stop stalking the other YouTubers that are into a similar thing, because their journey is their journey and mine is mine. And I am noticing that, I don't want to say strategy, but my way of sharing myself and of posting, and the things that I talk about are different, and I can't force myself into a mold because it would never be sustainable. I can't force myself into being something that I'm not. So I'm just going to continue the way I have been, you know, sharing what's on my heart, sharing what God leads me to speak to you guys. And I want you to pay attention to where you are comparing yourself, to places that you go that cause you to compare yourself and cause you to speak curses over yourself, like I am not enough, or I'm not doing enough, or I'm not going to be successful, because we need to stay away from those places and those things that make us look and say that I am not something, because we are precious and we are unique and we each have our own journey. So pay attention to those places that make you want to compare yourself and make you feel like you're not important. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm preaching to myself today. I'm headed to work today. I appreciate you guys so much. I love all of your comments. It really blesses me. Have a great day. Live and love out of the way you were created.